It's
Time for GMA Life.
Start strong. We're consulting experts and sharing tips for investing beyond your 401k.
Off-season side hustle. We're taking a closer look at how hard these WNBA players are hustling in the off-season.
Keep your floss on the counter, because then you'll remember every night. That's what I do. Whoa, you're not me and I'm not you.
From stand-up comedy to gaming and more.
Plus, Rebecca Yarros, the #1 best-selling author, talks about her new book, Onyx Storm, and plays Ask Me Anything.
Plus, an unforgettable Super Bowl surprise for this amazing young man who's officially in remission after battling brain cancer. Don't miss the touchdown moment. He finds out he's going to the big game. Hello and welcome to GMA Life. I'm Ashin Singh.
And I'm Lori Bergamato, and right now we're backstage in the GMA green room. It's warm in here, but it's cold out there, Ashin.
It is freezing, Lori.
It really is, and so much of the country is feeling it. They've been blanketed in snow this week, and I've got some snow solutions for you in the right stuff.
That's right, and plus in Deals and Steals, Tori Johnson has 50% off products that are made in America.
But first to Rebecca Yarros and her series, Money Smart.
When Kristen McBride joined the workforce nearly 20 years ago, she began saving for retirement through her 401k.
That's really where kind of the buck stops.
And now she's ready to go a step further with her money. So we brought some of her questions to financial advisor Mary Ryan.
What should I be thinking about beyond a 401k when it comes to investing?
You need to know what your risk tolerance is. You could have a more conservative portfolio that meets what you need, and to think about your goals and make sure you're looking longer term.
For lower risk general investing, she recommends fixed income products that earn interest over time, like a certificate of deposit or a bond. Kristen's next question:
should I engage a financial advisor?
So a financial advisor can bring a lot of benefit, particularly when you're thinking about what do you need?
There are multiple types of advisors, including an investment advisor, a certified financial planner, or a less expensive automated robo-advisor. And finally,
I'm also curious what the recommended range is as far as a percentage of your salary is concerned.
Looking at how much money are you bringing in, how much money do you spend, and how much you need to have set aside for savings. And then you can look to see, all right, I have this much money to invest in my future.
Mary suggests, if you can, investing 12 to 15% of your salary into a 401k or retirement account, or setting a goal to increase your contributions by 1% each year or pay increase.
When I think about investing, it makes me a little bit nervous, but also excited. I'm pretty sure that I could still invest in a way that isn't super risky and in a way that will actually help my family in the long run.
Thank you, Rebecca. I'm definitely going to use some of those tips.
Yeah, definitely useful. And now to Robin and her new series, Off-Season Side Hustle.
WNBA stars, the definition of hustle on the court. And during the off season, many, they go overseas to play in international leagues. Some players are choosing to follow their other interests and talents, shall we say, their side hustles. We appreciate a side hustle.
We sure do.
Well, some may surprise you. Take a look.
With nearly 100 days until the WNBA tips off again, players sharing a look at their lives in the off season.
Growing their brand off the court in a multitude of ways. It's to support themselves financially year-round and earn more income. The league is only going to continue to grow as it enters new markets and new teams come into the league.
While New York Liberty's mascot Ellie keeps fans laughing, there's one player who may have her beat.
You can't even write.
From locking in three-pointers to performing sold-out stand-ups.
A two-time WNBA champion, Sydney Colson!
The WNBA veteran Sydney Colson dedicates comedy as her side hustle.
I haven't gone overseas in 5 years, and I knew I wanted to do something else. I want to act. My main focus is trying to use my off season to play a little bit of basketball, stay in shape, and work on acting and stand-up comedy.
Sydney garnering millions of likes on social for her jokes, which has led the former class clown to other comedy gigs, including the Sid and TP show.
I've always been a dreamer. It was my dream to be in the WNBA. It's my dream to do stand-up and do well in it. And so whatever your dream is, hold on tight to it.
For guard Aerial Powers, when she puts down a basketball, she picks up her gaming controller.
What is up, guys? It's been a long time since I played the game because I've been so busy. It's extremely special to show what you like, what you love, your passions outside of the court, because fans want to see that. In 2019, I finally told my fan base that I stream on Twitch and that I love gaming, and it kind of took off from there.
Currently overseas, Ariel uses streaming as a way to connect daily with her fans, friends, and family.
I'm in Turkey right now, and I have my full gaming setup, like both my monitors. You can't call someone and say, hey, talk to me for 2 hours on the phone, but I can say, hey, get on a game.
An avid gamer since childhood, Ariel's also the co-owner of Team Liquid, one of the largest professional esports gaming teams in the world.
I started noticing similarities when it comes to women in sports and women in gaming. I always wanted to be in the WNBA, and I looked up to a lot of the women that played in the WNBA. What can I do for that young girl that was once me?
I think the players are showing, young players that they can be more than just basketball players, or they can be more than just athletes.
And as a chair of diversity and inclusion at Team Liquid, Aerial Powers promotes positive women characters in games and fights the cyberbullying that many women, who make up nearly half of all gamers, face. And Sydney Colson's buddy comedy with her former teammate, the Sid and TP show, it is a hit. And Lara, they have modest goals. They say they want their quest is to become the most famous basketball players on earth.
You know
That's
what?
it.
Dream
Very
big,
simple.
Baby, dream big.
Thank you, Robin. Now to Rebecca Yarros, the #1 best-selling author of Fourth Wing and Iron Flame.
She was live on GMA Friday to talk about her latest book, Onyx Storm, and our digital team caught up with her backstage for a game of Ask Me Anything. Take a look.
Hi, I'm Rebecca Yarros, the author of Onyx Storm, and I'm here for Ask Me Anything. Can we expect bonus chapters for Onyx Storm? I usually do them for special editions or paperback. I haven't been asked yet, but I wouldn't count it out. What updates can you tease about the Fourth Wing TV show adaptation? Any non-negotiables for how you see Violet and Xaden portrayed on screen? I can tell you I've read the pilot and it's incredible. Moira Walley-Beckett is phenomenal and just so talented and gifted, and she really captured the spirit of the book and the characters. And my only non-negotiable is that Xaden isn't white. If Violet could take any of T Swift's albums and make one Violet's version, which one would it be? Oh man. It would definitely be Rep or TTPD, but I'm equally torn between the two. What do you think we will get first? A new Taylor Swift album or a new Empyrean book? I'm hoping Taylor Swift. Rep, any day, please. Rep. We're gonna get into Onyx Storm spoiler territory, so if you haven't finished, turn away. Really, go. Peace out. Bye. All right, you still here? We're gonna get into Onyx Storm spoilers. Can we talk about that ending? Why were you most looking forward to writing the book's final scene and its last line? Because before I start a book, I know its first line and its last line. And that last line had been in my head since I wrote the synopsis back for Fourth Wing. So it was really, really satisfying to finally get there and get to get all those emotions out. So many amazing signets and second signets appear in this book. Which was your favorite to reveal and why? I think Garrick's, because it kind of comes out of nowhere, is probably my favorite, but also Violet's because I thought I made it obvious in Iron Flame and then realized I did not. So I'm excited to reveal that one too. Thank you for this amazing story that left us with so many emotions. Any words to give us hope and mend our broken hearts? It's a 5-book series, just hold on. But it's also a 5-book series, so hold on. Rebecca, you deserve a much needed break, but is there anything you can tease or tell us about book 4? I can tell you there will be dragons and politics, maybe some romance, maybe some intrigue, but definitely dragons.
When GMA Life returns, a Super Bowl surprise for one very deserving team.
Plus, deals and steals and the right stuff.
All right, welcome back to GMA Life. Time now for Deals and Steals. We are celebrating hometown heroes this week with items that are all made in America, as if the fireworks weren't a big enough clue. Tori Johnson is here to tell us all about all of these products. Hey.
We love these products, and we also love the fact that they're made in America, starting with Spongel. You know this well, the body wash infused buffer. Give a little, if you see, when you squeeze it, you see all that lather that's on there? The lather is phenomenal. You feel great. It's nourishing, massaging, exfoliating, and cleansing all in one.
It's unbelievable.
Smells good too, because they've got all of their original Lush fragrances. We've got options for men, women, and kids. The kids are so cute. We also have petty buffers that are great. So if you have dry winter feet, that's going to take care of it. Everything from Spongel, 50% off, starts at $7.
Incredible. Made in America, but you can take a quick trip to Hogwarts if you want to.
Yes, yes. Their Harry Potter collection is extremely popular. Something else that's extremely popular, Bandy. Oh, you got yours on there. It's that is the modern day fanny pack, not your granny's fanny pack. Super sleek, so right in that front area there, you could tuck in a phone, credit cards, cash. If you never needed tuck a little something in there, goes right into there. Super sleek. It's also adjustable and no bounce, so it's not going to move while you move. So if you're out doing your thing, you can rest assured that everything stays where it's supposed to. We also have from them their pocketed skirts made of the same material. What I love about this, two very generous pockets. One in the front here that's quite long, and then one that's hidden on the inside here. I put a phone in here just to show you that it's a very deep pocket. And what's great about this is you either put the things on the inside for security, or some people have small medical devices that they have to carry with them at all times, but they want it to be discreet. That pocket's designed for that. We also have their neck wraps that are really great for protecting that area of your skin. Everything from Bandy, made in America, slashed in half, starts at $14.
I love it. And they're cute patterns too.
You look cute in it too.
Thank you. I'm gonna leave it on because I feel skinny.
You do? Yeah, that's another benefit. Bra 30. We love Bra 30. We've got a big variety of their tanks, 6 different styles of the tanks, 20 different colors, including a big variety of new ones for this season. And what's fabulous is the fabric. It's a really great blend of very soft cotton with a little bit of spandex, so it retains its shape. We also have from them their 2-piece sweat sets. These are great. They come in 5 different coordinations. I like the little satin trim on this one, so it's like make it comfy but elevate it a little bit. So whether you are just lounging at home, traveling, running errands, you're going to be comfy in this. Everything from Bra 30, made in America and slashed in half, starting at $18.
Amazing.
Okay, this is Oka. So after a long day of walking on your feet, recovery, so think you post-marathon training, these are the shoes that you want to put on to make your feet feel fabulous immediately. So first, feel how lightweight they are. Wow. They're designed for both men and women, unisex sizing. And what's great is super light and flexible. Textured area in here is going to help with circulation. Deep heel cup, great arch support, great traction on the bottom. These are not designed to just be your ordinary flip-flops. These are really designed specifically for recovery. Even after wearing uncomfortable shoes for the day, pop these on and you're going to feel comfortable. So whether you're wearing them at home or out, they're slashed in half. And shoes made in America, really hard to find.
Wow.
Really hard to find. Oka does them well.
You found them.
And then finally, bees wrap. This is the easiest way to keep your kitchen plastic free and to keep your food fresh, because these little wraps that have this great beeswax built into them, they mold just with a little bit of the warmth of your hand. So you can either use this to cover a bowl, to cover a piece of cheese, a piece of bread, anything that you would normally be putting away with a little bit of plastic wrap or into a plastic baggie. Instead of using that plastic, use this. It is reusable, it's washable. You just a little cool water and soap and it's like new, and it's also compostable. So as I was saying, it checks every box that Ginger would ask me.
I was just gonna say, someone get Ginger out here. I've got to show her.
Right?
Yeah.
This would be one that would be fabulous for her, and everything from Bees Wrap today, made in America and slashed in half.
Truly guilt-free, supporting an American company and saving the planet all at once. What's not to love?
And saving your own money.
Everybody wins.
All of them, all 3.
Sound off the fireworks. All right, thank you, Tori. As always, we have partnered with all of these companies on these deals, and you can get them on our website, goodmorningamerica.com. Now let's head over to Lori.
Thank you, Tori and Will. Now, time for the right stuff. Nearly 40% of the country was covered in snow this week. So this morning, we have solutions to keep you ready and safe all winter long. So we can't talk about snow solutions without highlighting our top pick in the shovel category, the Snow Joe Ergy. This is a dual-handled, strain-reducing shovel that's the #1 bestseller for snow shovels on Amazon. Back injuries actually account for over 30% of snow shoveling-related injuries, so you really want to make sure you're taking every measure to prevent pulling lower back muscles. So unlike a traditional stick shovel, the Ergy has these dual D-grips here to help avoid the strain on your lower back. So when you bend and scoop like this, see how easy that is? You are shoveling smarter and not harder. So we love this, a #1 pick on Amazon, and it's under $50. Okay, moving right along, if you already have a shovel that you've invested in and you want to ease the strain on your back, we have the solution. You can pop this EverGrip Easy Back Saver onto any long handle stick tool. It's an offset handle design and it helps you to stand taller and will reduce back bend by 30%. It's a universal fit, so no matter what you have at home, this will work. And it isn't just for shoveling snow. You can also use it for raking or lifting. The reviewers that have used it love that it reduces physical effort, blisters on your hands, also hand fatigue and backache. You get all of that and it's under $10. Okay, now that we've talked about snow, let's talk about ice. A lot of us here in New York, we're dealing with that stage of the season where some of the snow has actually melted and now it has frozen over into ice. And the Ames Forged Scraper, which we found at Home Depot, is a multi-purpose tool that is exactly what you need to scrape through layers of ice and snow so that no one slips and falls. But that's not all. It can also tackle hardened dirt and other material that sticks to sidewalks, driveways, and flooring. It can be used in the garden and yard to chop and remove weeds and tree roots, because we really want to think about when you're buying something, you want it to last all year long. So it's great for the snow, and then you can use it again in the springtime. Okay, now we're going to talk about prepping for these storms. Snow melt is a fantastic way to prep for the snow and reduce the amount of literal heavy lifting you have to do after a big snowstorm. But sometimes those melts are made of salt, and those aren't always so easy on little paws of our furry friends. This one from Green Earth is pet friendly with an organic accelerator, so it won't irritate your pet's paws. And bonus, it's gentle on concrete and vegetation as well. These products are selling out everywhere snow melts, so you're definitely going to want to find one. Just make sure that it is pet safe. And we can't forget about your car in the bad weather, especially if you're like me when you're trying to get out the door and get those kids to school. This EcoNor car windshield cover for ice and snow is genius. It's designed to cover your entire windshield, and it's for cars, sedans, SUVs, trucks. And you put it on before it snows, and you have protection from the snow when it falls, and then you just pull it right away and the snow just falls away with it. And when GMA Life returns, a big surprise for a young football fan who is fighting brain cancer. It's a great story.
Welcome back to GMA Life, and we're just weeks away from Super Bowl 59. And while we don't know which teams will face off yet, we do know that one lucky team will be in attendance.
That's right. Robin, George, and Rebecca got to surprise him with the exciting news this week. I love this story. Take a look.
We want you to meet Colin Capiano, a standout student, cross-country star, and a thriver. For the last 18 months, Colin has been battling stage 4 brain cancer, multiple surgeries and treatments. Now, thank goodness, he is in remission. He joins us with his parents. That news must have been so amazing to hear.
It sure was. Thank you very much.
Tell us about it. Tell us about the moment.
Shortly after the pandemic first arrived, I was diagnosed with stage 4 neuroblastoma, the scariest news of my life. I went through numerous chemotherapies, surgeries. I was disconnected from friends, family, school. It was a very difficult time for me. Luckily, thank God, I made it through, and we're here today.
Yeah, that's great. And your parents are both just looking at you with such pride. And Dad, tell us, let America get to know your son.
Well, we knew Colin was a very special boy long before his diagnosis, such a kind, respectful. His teachers, as far back as kindergarten, raved about him. But, you know, all through his treatment, as many people say, it's the hard times, it's the adversity where we really get to know someone. And with that thought, that's when we really knew just how brave and how special Colin was. He was so resilient throughout this treatment, and the doctors, Dr. Nash, his oncologist, and all of the great people we worked with let us know pretty early on that this was going to be a really daunting task, a 50% survival rate. And it was a lot. It was 18 months of treatment and every modality of cancer treatment, but we looked at just each section one at a time, each type of treatment, and tried to get through one thing at a time.
He is a remarkable young man. You're just a sophomore in high school, but yet you already, your future career plans, I hear, are very special.
Yes. After my diagnosis, going through remission, I found it very important to get my endurance back and what I used to have physically. And a lot of that came with a bunch of physical therapy, and I found that very important to me. So in the future, I'm going to pursue a physical therapy career, help out maybe people who are recovering from injury or something similar to what I went through.
Paying it forward, really incredible on your part. We were just talking in the break about football, and Robin said, Colin, you really know your stuff. And you guys really watched a lot of football during your treatment. Do you have a favorite team?
I'm a Packers fan, and football really connected with me a lot during my treatment.
Do you have a favorite player on the Packers?
Yes, running back Josh Jacobs.
Josh Jacobs. You know, I have family in Minnesota, and they're all Packers fans. So I'm a Vikings fan. They're a Packers fan. You are in good company, but you're not a Jets or a Giants fan. How does that go over?
That's in the family, Jets and Giants.
I'll certainly root for them when they're playing a team that my parents don't like.
Are you a Jets fan?
Yes, I am.
Oh, I'm sorry. Just kidding.
Stand by, because we have a special message for you. Let's take a look.
Hi, Colin. I'm Josh Jacobs with the Green Bay Packers. I understand that you're a big fan of the Packers. Our team has learned about your story, and we're all inspired about your bravery. I'm here to share some awesome news with you. On behalf of the NFL, Fanatics, and Make-A-Wish, I'm excited to let you know that you're going to the Super Bowl 59 in New Orleans this year. Congratulations, and enjoy the game.
Thank you so much. Oh my God. Thank you so much.
So why did you immediately jump up like that? What is it about the Super Bowl?
The Super Bowl means everything to me. It's something I was wishing for. I knew it's a very popular wish. I knew it may take some time. But like I said earlier, football was really something I could connect to. And I'm going to have a great time February 9th at Super Bowl 31.
In the Superdome, baby! Nolan!
And we got, by the way, Fanatics threw in some swag for you, because you got to be dressed right for the Super Bowl.
Thank you.
Oh, we've had so many great surprises here on GMA. Best reaction ever. Congratulations. We are so happy for you. Big thanks to the NFL, Make-A-Wish, and Fanatics for that incredible surprise and the swag bag. Have a great time in New Orleans.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Yes.
That was the best reaction we've ever seen.
What a cool surprise for Colin, and I can't lie, Lori, I'm a little jealous.
Same, but also go Bills, Ashen.
That's right. It's going to be a couple of tough matchups this weekend. Well, that's all for GMA Life.
And up next, all the top stories and latest news right here on ABC News Live, where the news never stops.
Thanks for joining us. We'll see you next week.